Hi everyone and welcome to my 6-month plus pregnancy story. Now, the 6-month plus part of my pregnancy was the worst part ever. It's the worst part of my life. I hated it. So a passing comment by a midwife about a scratch on my hand completely made me go whew. So she's told me I should be checked for toxoplasmosis. She wasn't my usual midwife and was just a stand-in, and my scratch was caused by one of my foster cats. I've since learned not to worry about stuff like that, but I went straight on Google and yeah, that panicked me for the rest of my pregnancy. That, and then by Googling that I also found out about listeria, and that was it. I refused to drink from bottles. If anyone touched my food, I wouldn't eat it. I had to cook my food myself. I wouldn't eat what anyone else cooked. I wouldn't drink from the tap in case meat juices had gone on the tap. I'd clean the taps daily. I'd clean the handles daily, if not hourly. I'd clean everything. I was obsessed. Every single day I cleaned. It got so bad my hands were burnt from overwashing, and I told my actual midwife and she just laughed it off. Friends tried to help me but I just wouldn't listen. I was just so worried. So I was worried that after reading from lovely Dr. Google and people's experiences that my son was going to die from toxoplasmosis or listeria, which was totally unfounded. Toxoplasmosis is a parasite. Don't quote me on this, I think. And it can be found in cat's poo. Now they only excrete toxogondy or something for a week, and the poo has to be left out for more than a day for them to be active. So as long as you clear the poop up, I recommend with gloves and then a bag, you'll be fine. I was worried about breathing. I was worried every time I went to my cats and my foster cats, I'd clean my lips, I'd clean my face, so my lips got dry, and yeah, it really ruined the end of my pregnancy. I was so worried about like stupid things, but don't worry about these kind of things. Look into it, find out what food you have to avoid and not avoid, find out recommendations of, you know, like the toxoplasmosis wise stuff. Just read up, talk to your midwife about it, your midwife, and then if not, talk to a doctor. When I spoke to the guy that is the volunteer at my cat's place, he laughed and he explained it to me, and that did make me feel better, but I still was worried. But in the end, it was all fine. The scratch was nothing. So at 7 months plus, ideally 27 weeks, but between 24 weeks and 34 weeks you can have a 3D 4D scan, which is what I had. I had it perfectly on 27 weeks, and you get to see your baby in 3D and then you get to see it in 4D all moving. So I got this done at Verulam Clinic and I thoroughly recommend it. So I will try and put up it maybe in the corner, if not I'll upload it separately and kind of let you know what you're to expect from the scan. But it's super cool, it's lovely to see. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but it was mine. So yes, I recommend that thoroughly. Now towards the end of my pregnancy I was obsessed with walking, in the sense to get my body ready and just to keep active. Now this did help. My son was 4 days early, and yes, I wasn't left around waiting for him, but I do recommend walking, and like this kind of movement does help baby move down. You're not going to get baby to come early by doing that, in the sense of way too early. It will just help get your body ready. So at this time as well, I started doing hypnobirthing with Joan Mills. Now my video should be up soon, or I will be filming a new version with her. But hypnobirthing, you aren't going to be completely knocked out or anything like that. You are just going to be calm and relaxed. So the majority of these women are able to birth, I am not joking, in complete and utter silence. So they will just, like with every contraction, they will moo, or, you know, they make amazing sounds and they birth really, really easily. And hypnobirthing did help me keep extremely calm and relaxed when my labour started, but thanks to a midwife I will explain later, my kind of peace was ruined. So I highly recommend hypnobirthing if that's your type of thing. I completely understand if it isn't, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but if you want to keep calm, it did help me, you know, with certain issues when I was at the end of my pregnancy. It didn't make me worry, you know, like with the listeria and the toxoplasmosis, it helped me calm down that little bit and make me realise, no, I need to, you know, get a grip and, you know, carry on. So I don't know if I mentioned it in my 0 to 6 month part of my pregnancy story, but I was blighted by someone called Susan Boyle. Now, no, it's not the person from Britain's Got Talent. It was a boil down there caused by an ingrown hair. Now, this happened 3 times in my pregnancy, once 0 to 6 months, and the second 2 times 6 months plus. Sadly, the last time it was the day before I went into labour. So I was given flucloxacillin, and that is the safest antibiotic for pregnant women to take, and I took it and it helped it go. But Susan Boyle blighted me a hell of a lot. It was that bad that I struggled to walk, I'd be in tears, and it was just the most horrific thing ever. So many people saw my vagina before, you know, even labour time. Just so many people. I am going to do a video like this about my labour because I just think it should be separate. There's so many midwife appointments. Each midwife appointment you will have your urine checked. I think that's for gestational diabetes and infections, but I recommend, well, I think you have to have them done, but yes, have them done, it's all good. So between 35 weeks and 37 weeks I was tested for group check B. Now I did this privately, it only cost £35, £5 of which went to the charity, and I highly recommend you are checked for group check B. Now it's nothing like worrying, it won't affect you any other way, but it can harm the baby, and I think I just read 1 in 10 cases the baby can die from it. So when I read that, when I was pregnant, about a woman's baby dying, I had to have it done. Now you are sent 2 swabs by a private company. There's plenty online. I found mine from, I'm not completely sure, but I think the website is GBSS. I may be wrong, but I will post it below. And you take 1 swab from your vagina and 1 from your rectum. You send them off and then you get the results via text. I was given my results, I was positive, so all that meant is I required antibiotics, an IV while I was in labour, and everything was fine. Bryson was checked every 2 hours after and he was fine, but it put me at rest, and I'd prefer, it makes me happier letting everyone know about it, and it's your choice if you have it done. The NHS, as far as I'm aware, currently don't test for it. When I kept being asked why I was tested for it, and it was out of choice because, you know, I wanted to. Sorry, my phone is ringing, but I am going to have to ignore it to do this video. Yeah, the annoying thing was being continually asked why I was being checked, why I wanted to be checked, and I was like, well, for the reason that I'm positive and I wanted to be checked, and I'm happy I was checked. So I just recommend being checked if that's kind of what you want to do. That vibration is really annoying me, but that's the end. I can't really think of much else that happened bar continually falling out with my then partner. Yeah, it was a rough time in my pregnancy and I don't miss it at all. I really did struggle the 6 month plus part of my pregnancy, and yeah, I don't miss it one bit. Keep active, go to your midwife appointments, have the 3D, 4D scan, it's super nice. Don't worry too much about things. If you're worried, talk to your midwife. If they laugh it off, talk to a doctor. Get ready for your baby, get everything sorted. Crib, you know, your baby can come early. Your hospital bag, which I've done a video on what to pack. The crib, the pushchair, car seat system, everything, just get it ready before time, and then if baby comes early, you are ready. So I will be posting my labour story, well, I'll film my labour story and then I'll post it for you after this. So I hope you've liked the video, I hope you like me. If you do, subscribe, leave a comment below, like it, and I hope to do videos for you, some more videos for you very soon. If you've got any videos you do want me to do, leave a comment below and I shall do them. I genuinely hope this helps, but please don't worry as much as I did.